My daughter's been missing since Saturday night. They thought she'd been back by now, but she hasn't returned.
This CCTV footage shows Charlene Downes on what's believed to be the last day of her life. On the 1st of November 2003, the 14-year-old girl disappeared without a trace. She'd spent the evening in Blackpool, the seaside town where she lived. Shortly after 6 p.m, her mother saw Charlene with her sister, Rebecca. They spoke briefly, not knowing this would be the last conversation they would ever have.
I said, don't you be late home? She said, I won't, I'll be in before 10. I said, OK, all right, make sure you are. Next thing I knew, they walked down in the direction of the Winter Gardens, and that was the last time I ever saw her. I never saw her after that.
From there, Charlene visited various places, including the Carousel Bar on Blackpool's pier. It's believed that the 14-year-old was murdered just hours later.
We'll always live in hope, but hope is all we have left. I will always do that until I take my last breath, live in hope that one day the answers will come. We can't do anything else really, hope is all we have left.
But someone out there has got the answer.
Oh yeah.
But then they've grown up in the last 20 years.
No.
Don't be scared, just come up and then, you know.
They need to do it for Charlene, not for us, but for Charlene, to give her that, we need that closure.
Whilst investigating her disappearance, Lancashire police uncovered a dark underbelly behind the bright lights of Blackpool's promenade. They found that Charlene was just one of around 60 girls in the area who'd been victim to a form of child sexual exploitation. Gruesome details would emerge around how Charlene had allegedly been killed, but ultimately no one has ever been found guilty of her murder. Now, 2 decades on from Charlene's disappearance, Lancashire police say they're still committed to getting justice for her family.
I'm appealing to those people who know what happened to Charlene and for whatever reason over the last 20 years have not come forward and told us what happened and who's responsible for her disappearance, because Charlene's family have spent 20 years not knowing, agonising over what happened to her, and no closure or justice.
20 years on, Lancashire police say they will never stop their investigations, and as the days, months, years pass by, her family still cling to the hope of some answers. Sophie Reaper, GB News.